Hello, my name's Charlie Sexton and I'm a student at Birkett Sixth Form, and my brief is number 7, an extract from a new documentary TV programme lasting approximately 5 minutes, together with 2 of the three options: a radio trailer for the documentary, a double-page spread from a listing magazine focused on the documentary, a newspaper advertisement for the documentary. I picked the double-page spread for a listed magazine and a newspaper advertisement. And this is my focus group for my documentary. You can play the video.
Great. Is that a watermark on there, or did you put that on intentionally? Created with Vegas Pro 12?
No, that's a watermark.
You can't get rid of that? No. Can we hear it louder?
Well,
Is that...
there's not a volume button but down the side there.
Yeah.
And then volumes and one of them tabs. Tap on there, and then.
So did you say there is going to be sound with this soundtrack?
Yeah, there should be music over top, but at the moment it's just background sort of sound, so they're riding, so it's more authentic.
Might you start that again, mate?
So you can hear it like land and that, because if it's completely quiet, then it won't really fit in, as you just see me with no sound. Yeah, if you press space bar twice, it should be okay.
This bit at the start, Charlie, is the titles come up. It starts to come up, and then it comes up. It jumps on. Is that lagging because of the rendering?
That's because it's not rendered.
Okay.
It's still on the editing program, so it's using the RAM on the laptop.
Okay.
The music will be quiet, or the background tracks, but you'll turn it up. So.
About the framing of that shot. That should be. Should it have had the mosquito coming?
You might do what you recognise, not realise like the background, just focus on the skew. But I think it gets a little repetitive.
Started off, I didn't really like it that much, and then kind of
idea there. That you start off by looking at him, and then his voice continues while he has to. You know, the shots are a little bit repetitive, so it gives you another sensation while you're watching it to focus on.
Yeah, I've opened a bit of captions in it as well.
Yeah.
So I just see him doing
Oh,
the
okay.
same thing.
So that would tell us what that was.
Yeah.
360 with twist or whatever it is. That'd be quite nice. Let's go back just a little bit. I want to jump back. Start.
If you press space, I'll pause it. Whereabouts did you want to?
Just about 10 seconds back. Yeah, that shot.
Right, I'll do that. Press space bar to start it again, and space bar to stop. Okay. Anytime.
So, yeah, these sorts of shots, what do you think about the framing there? I'm just wondering, because that's actually a very small portion of the screen, isn't it? With what we're focusing on. But you've got all of this. Would you say that that's sort of extraneous stuff we don't really need to look at?
I think we need a lot more close-ups. Like I want to be kind of like, maybe if you leave your camera like near one of the ramps or something, and you're facing up, and then
Yeah, we're just saying that, obviously it's hard for you to see this, Charlie, but we're just saying that if the point of focus on the screen is actually very small,
Yeah.
you've got a lot of other
Yeah,
information,
absolutely.
and you can still do that in editing, just by actually putting your frame around here, perhaps.
Then make the box.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
expanding it, because it seems like a lot of the shots, you're looking at a lot of other stuff, and it's a little bit distracting at times, would you say?
It's quite hard to focus on the main subject.
It is, yeah. You okay to play? Mate?
yeah.
Same with that shot, wouldn't you agree?
Is it possible to have him hold the camera? Or is it a bit risky?
Well, there's some new cameras out called
Nice.
GoPros,
Yeah.
and my mate's just now got the new GoPro 3, so I can get some shots on the helmet or
Yeah, I'll do
outright.
that.
That would change, that's point of view shot would really mix this up, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'll try and get them done.
Yeah.
To be honest, I love travelling anyway, so it's always nice to kind of go explore and ski somewhere else. But to go and ski somewhere else is great because you get to meet loads of other people, you get to ski on loads of different terrain, you get to try stuff on features that you've never get a chance to hear otherwise. Travelling as well means you can ski all year round. I mean, it's good to ski here on the dry slope because obviously it's available all year round. But when you go away, like places in Europe and stuff, obviously have their peak season, so you can then travel over to America or down into the southern hemisphere, go to Chile or New Zealand. They have the opposite side of the seasons to us, so it's just a good opportunity to kind of see a bit more of the world, kind of go about and just kind of travel around and ski lots of different terrain, lots of different features, and it just adds to it, really. So yeah, it's definitely worth it.
At the end there, press space for that stuff. At the end there, when he's talking, I'm hoping to put videos of a time lapse of when we were in the car going to Milton Keynes when we skied
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
So a time lapse of that, and then shots from there.
Yeah.
When he's talking over top.
Yeah.
So it shows like us travelling around, and
Quite fun,
then you've got someone else to focus on while you listen to him, because stay
Yeah.
with one person for over 20 seconds.
yeah. Yeah, that's one of my points. I don't know if you did that as well, yeah. Great. Is that the whole thing?
Yeah, it's 4 minutes 58.
Great, and how are you closing it?
I'm gonna delete some skiing shots, so the ones I'm not very fond of, and then so when he finishes, let's go skiing then, and then I'm gonna have shot of me like getting into my skis and about to go off. So
Okay.
it shows that I'm going to do it.
Right. May, do you want to start us off, or? Me too.
Well, we've kind of been talking as it, discussing as it goes on.
Yeah.
So, the watermark problem. I put that down.
Yeah, the watermark's an issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we both said actually it'd be really nice for you to have captions throughout this, and so to tell us who we don't know anything about these shots, about these skills, what they are, just the terminology.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can go over the watermark. I presume you can't.
No, the watermarks, because I'm using their trial software. As to buy the software for new, it's like £500,
Yeah.
and at the moment I don't have that money, so I'm using the trial software. It's I could try do it so I can copy it over to another program, so I don't have watermark.
Yeah. What do you think, May? I think that would be that's going to be so distracting, isn't it? I know it's a problem with money. Can you edit on these facilities?
The facilities at the school are Premiere Pro, and they don't take in the file I'm filming off, because I'm filming off a Canon DLSR. So they do MVI files, and I would have to change it over like every file and make it into either MP4
Yeah.
or MOV file, and that would take such a long time to do that that would be easier for me to edit on my laptop on the Sony Vegas
Okay.
programs.
Actually, just let you know, we have found a file converting program that does it really quickly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've been using it for in ACE, so I think that 5 minutes we could do in 20 minutes or something. Yeah, so we could have a look at that if you want to.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. What's next, May?
Just the shots seem repetitive, but maybe because we don't really know much
Yeah.
about it.
Feels like you need something else on the screen.
Yeah, I can tell they'll probably be repetitive to the person, or to a person who doesn't ski, because they'll just look like they're doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, I think I'll probably just move around a couple of shots. You have a shot on the ground and a shot on the kicker, so it's jumping around the place, so you can see the like different shots and that.
Yeah.
However, I've got the shots at the start holding the kicker, and then the shots on the rails after it. That's because the colour correction, if I put them together, it would be wrong, as the colours are on the first shots are quite dark and not too much light, and then on the second shot, the gamma radiation is quite high, so it's very yellow in the shot, so it wouldn't really match. It would look like there's two completely different places.
I've got some suggestions about trying to help the repetitive nature of it. One would be right at the start, as you introduce Tom, and then while his voice continues, you lose the image of him, and then you get that Norfolk ski slope sign come on, and then you get some of the shots come on, so you're listening to him speaking while you're watching that, and you could also have maybe some music in the background. When he stops speaking, the music could
Fade away.
become louder, take precedence, and then you could use some captions, because I just think you're trying to make it really edgy and urban, aren't you? So I think the music is absolutely vital to this.
Yeah, is that right at the start? So
Right at the start, so it might start
so
with him.
introduce him.
Yeah.
And then have the so he keeps on talking over the Norfolk Cup. Norfolk Ski Club sign, and then go to the skiing.
That's right.
Yeah,
Or it could start with one crazy jump, like one of the craziest jumps, and then it could say that was me, or, and then goes to him, and then continue that.
Yeah.
But I also thought about, could you get any? You've got the GoPro thing that would really help this. What about putting the camera under the skiers?
Under the skiers.
Would you be confident?
I've done that before. I've tested before like that. However, like because I've been actually laying under when you go over me.
Yeah.
It's a different shot, very good, but the shots you get are just literally they're like seconds long. Where it's just literally zoom, like say if you're watching the F1 and they put it one next to the track and just go past, you wouldn't see much.
All right.
It sounds good, like in your head, but when you do it, you just like it sort of jumps
in
out.
slow motion.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
So I could play around with that as I haven't got too much slow motion in there, and
Yeah, maybe less shots. I've got slow mo. What about some jump shots?
jump shots.
So that there's a sort of, it just breaks the movement up, and you can.
Oh yeah, so
Because
like,
actually they're very complicated, but they're so quick for us. We're missing them. But if they jump from one to the next.
yeah,
that
sort of
would-
like a time lapse picture. So it's like
Exactly that. Yeah. Use of stills.
Yeah,
Could you throw some stills in there?
yeah. Like when he's talking about racing, I ask if I can get some photos of him racing when he was younger
Exactly,
age, and
yeah,
then put that
yeah.
in like.
Yeah.
Like
There is a program, I don't know what it is now. They use it at the end of the Die Hard films where they have pictures on a page and the camera sort of goes from picture to picture,
Yeah.
or you could just have someone throwing the Polaroids down in front of the camera, that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That might look quite nice. So slow-mo, jump shots, stills. Did you think, with the interview, I wonder if you could have alternate angles, because sometimes when they're interviewing someone from a long period of time, they have the front on angle and then they have a camera from the side,
Yeah.
and they kind of go to black and white or something just to make it visually more interesting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I, in my opinion, I hate them shots. What I've done there, they're long interviews where halfway through you just like you just drift off and don't.
Yeah.
You don't. However, it's quite hard to do that as he was talking, and then I didn't have two cameras to set up and that, and
Yeah.
but I could have done it so I could stop and talk and then do it from the other side.
yeah, difficult, but
Yeah, it's
I think that would be helped just with the Polaroids. You can just bang the Polaroid, you know, like those
yeah,
sorts
'cause
of
that'll break
things,
it up. Yeah.
or put the footage on.
Yeah.
Go on, mate. What have you got now?
Nothing yet. Well, nothing yet.
Nothing else? No.
Just captions and anchorage and that. But yeah, it's fine.
I was just. What about the ordering of it? Because you start off with the ski lift. That's what it's called, isn't it? And then you have some shots. And there's another one of the ski lift. It seems
Yeah.
to me that you should have the shot of the ski lift, and then you have a shot of them coming up. That they're out of sequence.
Oh, so it should be the long shot and then it goes to the close up of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that could be as the music's building and you start to get a little bit of anticipation about them going down, but it sort of goes back to the ski lift and it seems like, oh, that's a bit
Yeah,
anticlimactic.
it seems like it's in the wrong chronological
Yeah,
order.
yeah. Framing, I think we both sort of talked about that. I just feel like you need to expand the central point of focus,
Yeah.
and ordering on the ski lift. And
I feel it's too static, if you get me. It's just, it needs a little personality to it, if you get me. Like, I don't know, like,
patterns, like
Mm.
follow the ski or something.
yeah, and maybe, you know, like some of the example videos you've shown us, like, I don't know, I think one person's like taking the camera around, was like giggling and all sorts, you know, stuff like that. Just add a little personality to it.
Oh yeah, so it's like not all shots of them skiing, like shots of them just having fun off
Keep
the
it
Yeah,
side.
about.
like having fun.
because that's actually a
Gives
big
it
part of this,
personality.
isn't it? I would agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sort of make it quite edgy and
Yeah.
fun and uplifting.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
yeah, I'd definitely be up to doing some shots like that. So
And that'd be a nice way to close, wouldn't it, with someone doing something stupid in a
Yeah.
sort of
yeah.
jackass style. Unless you're not trying to portray that in skiers, you might
well,
not. You might.
There's a documentary about them. They are like that. Like Tom, for example, like he can backdrop off anything. Like he'll just stand at the desk and he'll just backdrop, and
Yeah.
it's just like everyone to ski. They've got to have something.
Well, the back.
They've got to have something with them.
I'm thinking like if he does that, like on the ski slope, and then kind of jump from like he does it off a table or something, and then kind of falls in, you know.
Oh, right, so it's like him.
Jumping off a table and then kind of on the ski slope,
Oh yeah,
doing
yeah.
a similar.
Yeah, like yeah, I could do like jump shots. So like him riding into the kick and then him getting onto the table,
Yeah.
and then they both like do a backflip. So you
Yeah.
see one skiing and see him do it
Yeah.
off the table. And
Yeah,
then,
just something like that. Yeah.
Like
Hi,
practice.
I'm whatever. I'm Tom, and then do the backflip. Here are some of my shots, or whatever it is. Just something. Yeah, just to give it some personality, as you said.
do you reckon you can just jot that down so I can remember?
Yeah, well, I've got them all in note form.
Yeah.
So I hope you're welcome to have these.
Yeah. Thanks for doing that and giving me some advice to do, so I can.
Yeah, it's really good. There's I think when you put all those component parts in, and with music, I think music is absolutely vital to this, don't you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
It's going to be a really exciting piece.
Yeah, I hope it is. I hope I can tick off all these points, and thanks for the feedback. What I need, and that'll be good to get that and get the high marks.
Pleasure.
Thanks for watching my focus group, and this is Mr. Codlin and Mei Chung in my media class.